That being said, though, I do hope that I can give Krillin and Gohan some items. I do hope so. Gohan will definitely be bouncing it. I do like it a lot. It's my favorite saga. I kind of reevaluate where my arcs are overall for Dragon Ball Z right now because it's so difficult because I love the way that the story almost seamlessly melts together, starting from like the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament all the way up until even the Frieza saga, because of all the like the not protracted, like all like the continuing character storylines and story beats that meld one into each other. It's so good. Like, honestly, guys, I don't even consider the Saiyan saga and Namek saga to be really separate sagas to a certain capacity. Like, that might sound absolutely insane, but like, one leads into the other so fucking beautifully, and the ramifications of the Saiyan saga lead directly into what happens in the Namek saga. So, personally, I think it's pretty fucking good. The fight isn't that long. It is very much that long, Alex. And not long in a bad way, more so long in a detailed accounts about what goes down kind of way. Because once we get to this part, this is where it is much less an actual fight and more like a war of attrition. Also, shouts to Gohan for having the reserves to fight Vegeta, not evenly, but keeping him at bay. It was like episode 3 if you don't count Grade Ape. No, it wasn't, Alex. No, if we're counting Grade Ape. Because Grade Ape is only in the middle of the fight. Excuse me. No one pulls that we need to do 1v1s crap in the Cell Saga. Sure, Goku 1v1s Nap and Vegeta, but Krillin and Gohan were ready to jump Vegeta. Yeah, basically. Like, what's going on right now is Gohan is trying to distract Vegeta, so that way Krillin can use the destructive disc on his tail. Which, by the by, even without having a scouter on, to have the wherewithal to know exactly when it's firing is fucking crazy. Now, this part of the fight is a little dicey. The guy is saying 12,000 HP. I'd be willing to bet that's not accurate, but we will see what happens with that. Wow, actually, already, I mean, 8. How about that shit? Okay, Krillin definitely has items on because he's got 2,100 HP. That's pretty cool. What does he have though? Hey, I got multi-missile. That's pretty poggers. Reduces evasion 1 enemy, reduces accuracy. Let's go with this one. That sounds funny. It'd be cool if using Krillin's Jaja skill automatically ends a fight. I'll have to try that, but also need to be very careful here because, unfortunately, with Krillin's stats quickly being out exceeded by everyone else in the game, I need to be extremely careful about this. All right, so Gohan, I just gotta get into a territory to be able to do shit. Do we have anything on boost stats? I think. Let me check that. We do, in fact, have stuff like that. Holy shit. I'm gonna raise Krillin's defense a little bit. Well, in fact, optional Green Flame have around same HP than Vegeta 4. Wait, shit, really? Damn, that's crazy. Oh god, that accuracy is terrible. What the fuck? Well, it's a good thing Burst Rush bypasses accuracy checks, if nothing else. Damn. Alright, let's try multi-missile. Let's be funny. Krillin's bringing the barrage. Unfortunately, did like no damage. Damn. And Gohan is not having a trademark good time. Jeez, not even doing that much. Maybe just not doing much compared to Goku, but holy fucking shit, that's barely anything. Well, Gohan should move first, so I think I'm fine to just do this. Fully refill all allies, HP and Ki. Yeah. What else do we have for offense stuff? Freeze? Sure, why not? Freeze capsule, fuck it, why not? Icicle up your ass. Yeah, it kinda sucks. Hermit milk. There we go. Unfortunately, I completely zeroes out your HP, or your rage gauge, but Gohan's a lot better than Krillin. Oh, I mean by leaps and bounds, but yeah, I'm just trying to find stuff to hit this guy with. These probably will not work. Reduce evasion 1 enemy. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh shit, hi. I did not have the time to react to that one. He just let back and the fucking leaping back was already your chance to fucking step evasion. Ugh. Boy. Even as a monster, he's still so calm. He's let like his guard down for a moment. Yeah, I know, right? That's one of the critical things about that makes Vegeta terrifying to fight against. His fucking like just how calm he is. Oh, did we actually make it through? What the hell? So that's funny because we didn't get nearly close to 12,000 HP damage. So I guess we did just have to linger that one out. After 2 battles, another team will play. Okay, so. Alright, cool. I guess. Yeah, legit, I thought we actually did have to do 12,000 HP, but I guess we just had to last it out. Cool. You're all on your own now. Boys and girls, Yajirobe is the actual MVP of this whole fucking arc, because without him, everyone will be dead. It's very worth mentioning. 4-turn fight, wow. That felt longer. That definitely felt longer, but I don't know. No, I thought it was like 5 or 6. We skipped Vegeta jumping into the destructo disc. Yeah, we can't get everything in here, but I guess we don't need to divvy up the fight more, so it's fine. And here's a very angry, beat up man, which I mean, yeah, it's accurate. Okay. The guide is also saying some shit for this one too. So apparently, phase 1, 6,000 HP. Second phase, 12,000 HP. Yay! R plus A equals fast text. Yeah, I know. Alright, gotta set the fast though. Alright, so Gohan. Alright, so Krillin, I'm pretty sure will move second, and I don't want to take any risks with one or the other not moving beforehand. So I'll have them both use Hermit Water. That actually doesn't sound like a bad play. Because either way, someone's going to get this off. Yep, that was a good play. Oh, it didn't completely remove my rage. Nice. Alright. Gohan starts stacking anger. Vegeta's eye is shut in his sprite. Cool. Question is that the correct eye? Yes, it is. It is the right eye, in fact. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that, correct, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a detail earlier in the game where someone also had something done to one side of them that wasn't on the other, and I'm pretty sure it proved to me that Molosov did actually redraw the sprite from the other side and not just flip the sprite, which is really fucking cool. Really good attention to details like that. No, I don't need that. Go with that. It's gonna make him hit really fucking hard. I don't recall Vegeta getting up and fighting after he was busted up. Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex. You don't know how much you're missing from this fight. There's a lot that goes on that you wouldn't initially not remember offhand. It's a very long and protracted fight. It's definitely pretty grueling, but in a good way. Like a good book. Could barely make it into the space pod. Yep. No, that's not this part of the fight yet. We're in the segment between what are we talking about? We're in the segment between Vegeta falling out of Great Ape and before Gohan becomes a Great Ape. So we're in that whole segment right now where Goku's trying to transmit the remaining Spirit Bomb energy to Krillin, and then teaching him how to throw it. 3 to 6 phase. Yup, it's an amount. Yeah, they're both pretty fine. At this point, I really am just having Krillin spam items. Fuck it. Oh, Kami's Judgment's an item. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? This is a separate save file. Thanks for the interference there, Kami. I saw how move missed. There's a Gallic gun. Fuck, that was going to Gohan. Might kill him. Or not. Hey, I'll take it. I'm certainly gonna not say no to this opportunity. Oh, 3 to 6 phase without the good on him, yeah. Fuck. That one particularly is very hard to react to. Vegeta and Raditz just have some of the hardest moves to react to in the whole fucking game. And while it is really cool for upping the skill curve, it's also really annoying if you swear you got the read on it. Alright, unfortunately, a lot of Gohan's existence right now is just setting up anger. I don't have his regular skills invested enough yet to really do stuff on his own, unfortunately. Yeah, beef yourself up. Krillin the best greatest healer? Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Piccolo's best tank, Krillin's best overall healer and support. Goku's just best everything. Which item will we talk about in particular? Let's just do a Kamehameha with him. Oh, if you're talking about the one that splits up the usage of items, I do have it. It's just not on Krillin right now. Oh my god, I gave him so much. One reaction time. I mean, I do have good reaction time. It's just I'm not getting it right now because Vegeta's actually got a fairly varied moveset. Alright, well, we made it through that one anyways. That's fine. So, let's see if I got this right. That one's apparently, that phase's HP was 6,000. The next one's gonna be 12,000. I'm not sure how much I believe this, though. The order of it's just confusing because half of what you'd expect to happen early ends up happening late. I will give you that. Revisiting the fight, if you haven't seen it in a while, the sequence of events is kind of wild. And also, on that note, shout out again to this game. This is one of the most accurate depictions of this fight you will ever get in any of the video games. Like, I imagine Kakarot probably comes pretty close to this, but this really goes above and beyond and explain the order of events. Like, legitimately, the beam struggle between Goku and Vegeta is like maybe the 30 to 40% mark of the fight. Kakarot is nowhere near close if I recall quickly. I'd be willing to bet it does decently well, though. I mean, considering it's advertising itself originally as the Goku experience. Before it's not, but you know, details. Like, I haven't played the game. I don't have any opinions on it right now. Think about doing it, though. Right, so while we're cooking right now, other things, let's see. Yeah, Taylor's really enjoying Taylor's especially enjoying Dragon Ball Z right now, once we got to the Android Saga, because Android Saga is where the plot really starts kicking in. It's just, it's very funny seeing Trunks' understanding of time travel altering, like, even with Cell showing up. It's like, yeah, I'm from, like, a fourth timeline. Yeah, shit's pretty crazy. You wouldn't believe it, boys. Actually, did a pretty good Cell voice there. Also, unfortunately, the thing, this game does like spamming a lot of sound effects during these cutscenes. It's rough. No pressure. No pressure at all. Okay, so the guide says 12,000 HP for his face. I don't know how much I believe that, but hey, we can see what we're in for. Why not? All right, anger again. Gohan is still not fully set up as the boss killer he's supposed to be, unfortunately. I will just be forward about that. Let's see. Where do I have anything? Do I have one that just heals all blanket? Fully refills all allies' HP. There we go. Yeah. That's gonna be good to use. Not much return on investment, but I do need to keep him alive. Excuse me. Yeah, Krillin's build is specifically tailored to making him a motherfucker for bosses to deal with. Alright, let's see. Key, refill one ally's key. Yeah, Gohan's gonna need that. Oh, now Gohan's regularly going, or Krillin's regularly going first. Go figure. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not gonna look at this gift horse in the mouth. Side note, I definitely mentioned this before, but I will say it again. God, I miss the alternate costumes that we got throughout this game. I would pay money to be able to use the Goku gi for Gohan at this point. Like, holy shit, it looks so good on him before. It's unfortunate we've lost it, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Alright, so with Krillin here, I'm mostly just going to be using large beam. I got a lot of max beams too I'm not utilizing, god damn it. 400 is okay, I'll take that, at least. Got it. See, Bob's got reactions. I'm not totally over the hill just yet. Ah, jeez, missing a lot of hits there, though. I can't even hit and moves around so much. I like how Krillin is in the mix with us, despite the fact that he's trying to land the Spirit Bomb. Hi, King Kai. He's trying to make himself sound all mystical still, but he's already one of the most endearing characters in the whole fucking series, too. Very funny. Right, Gohan's ready to go for another Rapid Burst Rush. That's pretty cool. Is it a super? I mean, I can do Chain Destructo Disc Barrage. How much HP does he have? Yeah, it's probably not worth using Yajirobe just yet. I'm gonna hang on to him for a turn or two. Ew. I love how Goku would know how bad of aim Krillin has that he prepared a message for Gohan. No, I think that was pure reactions. Alright, that's not quite as good as I was hoping, but it's fine regardless. Alright, here we go. Krillin. Nah. I think I'll just have Krillin use Destructive Disc Barrage. That sounds like a better investment. I'm not sure if this is subject to accuracy checks, though. Okay, it is. That sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, Gohan's tech is still around like 70, so he's not rocking the most accurate moves in the world. I swear to God, I got that one. Fuck you, game. I definitely got that reaction down. Ugh. Legitimately, I was even thinking, he's probably gonna hit Gohan. And I went for it. I was like, nope, still didn't go through, idiot. Oh, thanks, game. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Fully refill all allies key. Actually, that's a pretty good thing to use. Yep. Damn. Refills all allies HP and key to max. Actually, that's a pretty good investment right there. I not only just noticed that the HP healing items also have unique animations too. Like, I noticed that for HP and Ki as different, but like, holy crap. Meanwhile, Gohan's still absolutely tearing up Vegeta. Fuck, I got way too early with him. That's fine. Krillin is still a very hard nut to crack. Do I want to use Rush with him? No, I'll just have him regular attack. I'm going to try to lower his accuracy. See if maybe that doesn't work. Random status effect. Why not? Let's see what we got. Resist. Well, something was going to connect, but didn't quite. I really wish the lockout window wasn't so fucking early. Ugh. As in, like, if you press triangle way too, like, press the button way too fast, and like they're not even close to doing your attack yet, you're already locked out. That sucks. But it's whatever. Large bean, yeah. Well, it's already not sparking, so I'll take that. Yeah, supposedly this one's HP is 12,000. Yeah, considering we haven't had any interference yet, I'm gonna guess that's accurate. Yeah, just fucking do your ultimate, why not? And status. Oh my god, that is a lot of stuff. Raises all parameters for several turns. Why have I not used that? Jesus Christ. Super Sacred Water. Oh yeah, you're ready to go find King Piccolo now. Ooh, that's giving crits. That is giving a lot of crits, boys. Holy shit. Feel his evil aura. Yep. Whoops. The fight Gohan, it's on our side. I like how you had to specify that. No, there is no QTs involved in that. Thank God. Giving steroids to a child can't be good. I mean, growth hormones are a thing. I love how Goku, no, I saw that message. Narrowly walked out of that one with our asses intact. Just barely. Holy shit. You're both pretty beat up, yeah. And, hey Alex, you're still lurking in chat, yeah? So you might have seen that and be like, surely the fight's over by now, right? Right? No, he's so fucking here. Vegeta's endurance knows no fucking limit. It's hilarious. Like, this. How is this man not nearly so durable against Cell in perfect form? This is hilarious. Meanwhile, you can toss a Spirit Bomb at him. There's several Destructo Discs, a fucking Kamehameha from a ×4 multiplier, and Vegeta's like, nah, I still got more juice. I got this, boys. Just get to the space pod. Oh no, he's not done yet. Yeah, you really got it. Not only because of like the stamina factor, but also like Vegeta will figure out a way to weasel his way out of the situation because he's not nearly as dumb as Nappa. I mean, Nappa isn't necessarily that dumb, He's got more brains in him than a lot of other fighters, but he's very hot-headed, so he has a lot of blind spots to exploit. Just lightly shoved Krillin. Just eating 2 spirit bombs. He's only eaten 1 so far. You know what the numbers against me? Having this done to me by trash like you has hurt my pride. You've had your pride damaged quite a bit more than that today, dude. This clown Kakarot surpassed you in power. You had to resort to turning into a great ape. You've had your tail cut off. You ate a giant fuck off blast. Nah, you're having a bad day. This moment where Vegeta gets up from the spirit bomb is horrifying when you first see it. Oh no, it's great. It's like, you know, it's funny too because this sets up a very funny precedent where like every time, the first 2 times of 3 that Goku uses the spirit bomb in canon, it doesn't work. In fact, Team 4 Star made a joke about it. The spirit bomb didn't work against Frieza. It didn't work against me. Nappa isn't dumb, but he gets too lost in the sauce. That's a good way to put it, yeah. Like, he's got some hair on his shoulders, but he's really quick to get hot-tempered. Like, he's even worse than Vegeta in that regard. Like, you think Vegeta was losing his mind over Super Saiyan? Oh my god, Nappa would be like having fucking 12 aneurysms on the floor. Vegeta would be like, this fight ain't over till I say it's over. Literally, I didn't hear no bell. And meanwhile, MVP Yajirobe at it again. What the fuck? By the way, I love Vegeta's exploded hair here. Holy fuck. My man was going through a rough Pride Day and also a rough hair day. Rough Pride Day. Rough Pride Month for all of us. Got one clean-ass cut right on his back through the armor. In fact, even Brian Drummond as Vegeta was like, yeah, he cut through my armor. But like if Nappa played Yu-Gi-Oh, he'd get Nibiru every time. That's a funny thought. This is great. I was kidding around. Did I cut you? Oh yeah, can we be friends? How about I join you? We take over the Earth together. And the funny thing is, you would think that didn't do much, but hey guys, take a second look at Gohan. Okay, didn't have that in the last scene, granted, but he seems to have gotten. Taylor was also very thrown off by this. I was like, hey, take a close look at Gohan. You notice anything different about him right now? And Vegeta's like, shit, Tail, no. And he immediately. Whereas any other villain would be like mystified as of what the fuck is happening, Vegeta actually knows a thing or two about Saiyan physiology. He's like, oh shit, that thing is still up there. Even just like standing on top of him, trying to like punch him in the chest, like nothing is registering at all. When your tail grows back. You know what's funny? Because the whole thing with yanking out Goku's tail in GT, that was not unprecedented. Gohan's grown his tail back like, let's see, at least 1 canon. Twice if we count filler. Probably more than that. Goku's regrown his tail before, in fact, in Dragon Ball, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Chiamai too, right. So 3 times if we count canon. So no, and then just yanking out the tail in GT was actually kind of set up well in advance. Shout out to the baby arc, good stuff. And so I just love how Vegeta instantly was like, hey, that's not a thing Krillin was doing earlier. I should use that to try stroke this move he used. Everyone just still uses each other's moves. When Goku and Great AP lost all reason to one of a Gohan is the same. Yeah. I'm gonna guess it's just lack of exposure to, or lack of practice in the form, probably. Return being violent Saiyans. I like how that's to say that's the default Saiyan state of being is probably not too far off. He also has his tail in Cooler's Revenge too for some reason. I forgot that. Yeah. It did regrow in Cooler's Revenge. Wonder if they're gonna do anything with that. No, they probably just did that so immediately they can identify Gohan as a Saiyan. Probably. Goku regrow his tail 3 times in the main series. Damn, that many? Fuck. I know Kami cut it off, but I didn't think it came off so many times beforehand. I didn't take so much damage I could easily handle 1 or 2 of these monsters. 1 or 2? Man, what the hell sparring stresses have you been in? Won't burn out for an hour. I like how he's had that timer set up. I think Goku can regrow his tail but doesn't want to. Maybe? And we got little boy ass on the screen. I probably don't have to censor that. It just looks like an Earth Golden skin, whatever. This is nothing compared to the innumerable amount of times you see Goku's dick throughout the entire Dragon Ball. What? Yeah, War cut it off, then Grandpa Gohan ripped it off, then Kami removed it permanently. Yeah, for all I know, that screenshot probably already violated TOS on Twitch. That'd be funny. And stuff. Yeah, maybe you should have left Chi-Chi at home or just not told her that you're going to be going out on this rescue operation. Oh, I don't know. Her by herself could probably fight Vegeta. Maybe. Alright, so luckily, now we have actually managed to get through the rest of the story, because no, there is no additional fighting with Vegeta after he gets tagged with a spirit bomb initially, so we're all good. We're all good, and what a fucking sight for sore eyes, huh? And weird square rocks. Huh. And after all that, now Vegeta has, after being crushed by Gohan, after reverting from Great Ape, right before, and now he's like, yeah, I'm calling it a day. Fight still isn't over. We are in the final throes of it. There is no actual gameplay combat to be had, luckily, but yeah. I'd say luckily, not like I'm enjoying this game or anything. Vegeta still gets back up, barely, like, crawling his ass out of there. Just be like, yeah, I think he may have overestimated the Earthlings a little bit. And then the funniest bit, well, actually, no, not all, because he did the same exact thing. Although it doesn't mean that all evil in the universe has been silenced. Yeah, if only, I just don't know what that could possibly be. I'm gonna need our game to elaborate on what King Kai could mean by that. Interesting. But he just has to crawl to his ship and leave, but I wouldn't call what he's doing getting back up. Yeah, I would not qualify that as getting back up after that. It has been a very long day for all involved. Well, not a long day if you're Yamcha. He went out first and pretty quickly, duh. I can't move. Now, but skill issue, Vegeta. You work your ass towards it. And Goku with the telepathy. This doesn't come up often, but he can read minds, and the whole telepathy thing doesn't actually come up too horribly often. The question is, Goku did the right move by letting Vegeta get away? Good question. I'm gonna say... See, it's hard to say because it depends on what Vegeta wants to do next. Because if he came back by himself, I would say sure. But if Vegeta decided to toss away more of his pride and brought a whole fucking army with him, that would suck. I will say that it is consistent with his character in terms of wanting to keep, his rivals alive. Like, this already happened once with Piccolo Jr. I mean, that was half altruism, half wanting to keep Kami going as well. But with Vegeta, this is purely a selfish move because the smart move would be offing Vegeta, but also letting him live is funnier. What army could it bring though? I don't know. He could probably see, that is a good question. His own army is dead already. Like, I'm about to die made me think. It'd be such a waste to kill him. Fair. Yeah, but I think Vegeta's already kind of on the outs with the Frieza Force as it is. Plus, he already has his knowledge of the Dragon Ball, so he would not come back anyway, but yeah. I share with King Kai himself, I was supposed to have reached the peak of my ability, but Vegeta was still far stronger than me. Okay, so here's what we do. We talk to Bulma's dad. We tell him, hey, can you make a gravity chamber? And then we train in that ad nauseum for like years. Then you're good. Here's a funny thing. Vegeta, I don't think has ever actually regularly trained once in his life. I actually had this realization while I was watching the Android Saga, because when you think about it, the way he was going about trying to obsessively get achieve Super Saiyan, like, he was literally killing himself in the process when he was going about the whole wrong way to begin with. The only times I think we've really seen him train before was just beating up Cybermen, and it's like, that's not proper training, and Goku knows how to do proper training. You gonna say something?
I was gonna say that in Bardock Father Goku, he hit training with like 6 Cybermen
Yeah. Yeah, like, training with Cybermen, I don't think quite qualifies as that as proper training, per se. I mean, but even then, like, it's only conveyed that the way that Saiyans get stronger is just by taking over planets and getting the fights over and over again. Like, never actually, like, proper, like, pushing yourself at all. So I think, genuinely, if Vegeta left and came back, I think Goku would have actually been considerably stronger than Vegeta.
You're saying if he came back in 4 months, he could achieve a power level of 2 billion?
Theoretically. Vegeta technically trained with Kui? Nah, that was an actual stated rivalry. Because Kui did just happen to have a power level matching Vegeta. By the way, imagine that for a second. Some random jack-off alien fish-looking dude has the exact same power level as the strongest warrior race in the universe, and I am the elite, the strongest of them all. And some random fish has got the same power level. Imagine that. Yeah, right? I think that was stated, actually.
I don't believe that.
Like, I think it was definitely stated that Kui was at least pretty high up in Frieza's ranks. I mean, granted, neither of them are touching Dodoria or Zarbon at that point. Well, maybe Vegeta could have fought Dodoria, but not well. But theoretically, that would have put him close-ish. I'll feel ashamed of everyone who died. Oh, well, yeah, I know how that be, Krillin, but, nah. Anyway, did I miss anything in chat? That would mean telling people what happened, and we know damn well Vegeta wouldn't tell us all about what happened. That is true. That is very true. And rough, uncomfortable characterization I'm going to talk about probably later. Funny how we actually did portray it just like this, in fact. 18,000 Vegeta can't take Dodoria, but 24,000 Vegeta stomps him. What does that say? Yeah, true. I mean, that definitely tells Dodoria is probably just above 18,000. Well, it reminds us, for all involved, that power levels are bullshit, and Toriyama repeatedly states as such. Actually, he verbatim shows that us repeatedly. Baraka's team got dogged by Dodoria, Saiyan Saga Vegeta ain't beating Dodoria. Okay, to be fair, Bardock even approaching Prince Vegeta in his prime, that is something. Like, that's something that I don't think would even have gotten noticed by King Vegeta himself. Anyway, so, right, I'm going to, voice my, increasing displeasure at Chi-Chi, even, also the screen's shaking for some weird reason, thank you, sprites. So, I'm going to quickly say this right now, I'm going to keep my thoughts fairly succinct. We've gone for the same game where Chi-Chi is a fairly decent character, all things considered, like, actually pretty decent, like, all around with a filler earlier on. Goku's been dead for a year. Gohan is near death as well as Goku, although Goku's definitely pushing more near death more, and Chi-Chi is like way more angry about Goku having gotten him involved in this in the first place, even though I don't think anyone's explained to her that this is not his fault whatsoever. He was literally dead, killed, and buried on the ground. Yeah, I'm not going to touch this one too much because I think it's redundant, but it's very funny that the ones caring for Goku are Master Roshi and Bulma. That is funny. Also makes me remember that I was actually editing a little bit of my first session as well, and remembering that, oh yeah, Bulma was hitting on was thinking about hitting on Goku earlier on. That was very funny. Yes, Chi-Chi's downward spiral. Yeah. Let's see. Bardock got sunk by Dodoria, irrelevant. He can't take him anyway, and his squad is noticeably much weaker than Bardock himself. Yeah. Well, we don't know that for certain, but yeah, basically. Animated are so dirty. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that more and more. Like, a lot of Chi-Chi's antics are very much done up as hyuks, but through more Borderlands, it kind of almost comes across as child abuse at points, and I'm just like, this is not good. Again, modern sensibilities versus 1989 Toriyama, so we gotta take all these with a grain of salt, but it's like, man, this... With also Master Roshi, I'm amazed my supervisor at work was able to sit through all Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, holy crap. 4 of you survived, right? Piccolo is the 4th one, isn't he? No. Well, I'm glad that Master Roshi was at least able to send Yajirobe. Oh yeah, and then there's bad bit of dialogue. So the Hancho will never come back? Krillin hanging on to that one nugget of information for later. Is you to be concerned for a child and to be concerned for an adult, especially Goku. Oh. Okay, that's fucked up to think about. You shouldn't hold lives in different regards like that, but also, yeah, Gohan's just unconscious. Gohan's just unconscious. If I were Chi-Chi, I'd be more worried about Goku than Gohan. Yeah? Like, Gohan's 5 years old with broken ribs and a broken arm right now. Yeah, but Goku's got broken everything. You might be allowed to lose your husband again, Chi-Chi. Yeah, man, I'm glad that was mostly just play about Chucks in the background, because that could have gotten dark really quickly with a lot of that plot point. Anyway, yeah, no, genuinely, Yajirobe MVP. He took Vegeta out of Great Ape form and also bought Gohan enough time to actually be flipped overlooking the moon and start, quote unquote, and start transforming. Good stuff. We gotta get these guys to a hospital. I like how he just doesn't keep a growing stockpile of them, by the way, of senzu beans. Yeah, it's also funny in hindsight too that dead bodies don't even really matter that much later on, or like the whole thing about keeping the bodies preserved isn't really like a thing later on. Goku is a noodle. Jesus. I mean, you know, Kurt, considering the jokes we were running with at the time, that's honestly, that could have been written in, and probably that would have actually been run with. Not impossible. Anyway, so yeah, Goku was also listening in on this too, and there might be a small sliver of hope about where we can actually proceed from here. Maybe. But this is Mark brought this up also in his review of the Saiyan Saga and early Namek Saga as well. One brilliant thing that Toriyama does, the man has like no sense of future planning whatsoever, but he's so good at like weaving his way through a narrative that it's fucking impressive how he just accidentally wrote one of the most well-regarded pieces of literature in Japanese media. It's crazy. So the specifics here is that through a passing mention of a Namek and Piccolo being from there, and we can begin to sow seeds of things for the future and whatnot. It's so good. Sadly, Hero Saiyan arc like Krillin Yajirobe gets overshadowed by the fan base. Yeah, it be what it be. That's okay. I am hoping that with playing this game, I can giving you guys a fresh perspective on how events have played out at this point in time. I like the one fire extinguisher like right there. That's very funny. All right, so we're actually gonna bring up the thing, but we gave him a good beating. Oh no, he'll definitely be back. My man is a glutton for punishment, but yeah. I'm just glad Goku didn't die again. That's probably like the big thing here. All of his body to get completely ransacked by Kaioken. He's gonna have to work on that, so, you know. Saiyans seem to have heard about the Dragon Ball Z rats when Goku fought. They found their wish could be granted. That's why they came to Earth, so they can get Dragon Balls. Now, like I was saying earlier, he left. Oh, Krillin's actually explaining it. They call him a Namek, which seems like Piccolo and Kame were once aliens. And he leaves just enough things on the table in order to extrapolate a potential sequel series. I'm about to say series. A sequel arc that could actually further go into what's going on here. You know, it's hilarious yet dark. Shoot, this is a very dark arc in general. And if this is big, if there is some way we can get to Planet Namek, we might be able to find Dragon Balls. If Goku died again, Goku couldn't be revived. Yeah, that's true. That's certainly true. And if he died against Vegeta, they would have all been fucked. Well, depending on if Great Ape Gohan didn't bring the fight to him or not. Again, a lot of repeated, or a lot of like really good callbacks throughout the fight in general. Just so good. So, yeah. And it just so happens we have enough information on the table right now that with King Kai's help and Bulma's expertise and scientific knowledge and just a couple of breadcrumbs left over, like with the Saiyans, no, not Saiyan spaceship, the Namekian spaceship that Kami used to get to Earth, we can extrapolate away to fucking Namek. And Toriyama just inadvertently writing one of the best arcs in, yeah, all of anime, period. To be continued. Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that from Soft. I'm gonna hold you to that to Monolith Soft. Oh boy. Namco Bandai Games Incorporated. Reminder, this is the first one that was under their full banner, by the way. Alright, so we got a bit of creds to go through. So, obviously we're not quite done with the game just yet. I still have to go fight a broccoli later on. Although that's going to require a good bit of grinding, so that's going to be some work on my part and also some Dragon Ball to go collect. But I guess I'll go ahead and just start wrapping up my thoughts here. This is one of the single best Dragon Ball Z games I've ever fucking played in my life. No, I'm genuinely serious about that. Like, aside from the fact that it's got a ceiling of stuff with some gameplay issues and some issues with difficulty bumps and no autosave and tells you to fuck off if you end up losing, so you end up losing a save file. I think genuinely this, if we're looking at games that had like a good layout for a potential sequel going forward, this is one of the absolute best I've seen yet. Like, holy shit, I would have taken Attack on the Saiyans 2 over Raging Blast 3. I'm going to be completely square about that one, Chief. This was such a fucking good game. And like, if we're already bending the rules of the Dragon Ball series anyway in order to facilitate better gameplay features, like I mentioned this before, I think like having a new game plus on Attack on the Saiyans 2 with Goku going Super Saiyan, that would have been so goddamn. Why would you need a video editor for this game? Like, there's so much on the table here that you could have done with so much good stuff. Also, I'm realizing if we're doing the text box for the credits the whole way through, this is gonna take a hot minute, so oof. But no, genuinely, this has been such a fucking good ride. It didn't even take me that long. I think this whole Let's Play is taking me like 2 months, maybe. Like, you wouldn't believe that, but it really did. Now, what do my criticisms of the game are still, I feel like they're minor, but they're still worth mentioning. Like, the soundtrack can be fairly repetitive. Railroading yourself to just the Saiyan Saga means that the game is not going to be long overall. I feel like a lot of game mechanics aren't explained at all, or well enough, or just the information is not present or readily available at all. I feel like there needed to have been like a good strategy guide to explain everything. Wow, that's a 3-looking special beam cannon. Where else are we gonna go with this? Gameplay is phenomenal though. I wish there was some slightly better balancing with the bosses so there wasn't such huge difficulty jumps, but man, if this isn't still one of the absolute best experiences ever, like, people said this game's grind heavy and that's super fucking difficult, and or some others said it easy. Honestly, if you know what you're doing and if you consult a guide, this game is actually pretty simple. Like, outside of occasional difficulty spikes, like when you get Goku back, like, the game doesn't tell you where it wants you to go first. I think it's generally pretty fucking good. So QA is empty, yet there were 2 QA people who played the game. Well, I got something at least. Although for RPG, I think you need more people playing it. Grinding is bad for the type of game it is. I only have, okay, I said this before, there's only 2 instances in this entire game where I think you have to grind. But honest to God, if you play this via emulator and you just use a fast forward button at your leisure, it doesn't take any time at all to fucking grind. It's so good. Chad, is there anything I should be mentioning in terms of closing thoughts that I'm missing out on? Graphically, this is fantastic for a DS, and also still very funny. This is my very first DS Let's Play I've ever done. Yeah, you would think over the course of 11 years I would have tackled a DS game sooner. Nah, this is the first one, and one of many, I should mention. As the guy sitting to my right will definitely say, that there's going to be a couple of Bleach games that are going to be tackling in the near future that's going to be on the console as well. Possibly. Also, we are nice enough to have credits for the Japanese cast, since they do have Battlegrounds in here. I'm glad that we let us do this, because you could have just easily just reused assets and not even mentioned it. Oh, one thing. Huh. Can we hold you to that, Monolith Soft? Maybe. I don't know. It's been 11 years and, or no, it's been a lot of years. Also, Baby Frieza is 15. It's yeah, no, the Japanese release was February 2009, so we are actually on 15 years now. Holy shit. It does predate Kai. Also, this is the very first game released in America under the Bandai banner, but in Japan it was released under Atari. Nope, it wasn't. That was still Atari. Raging Blast 1 was the first one. You forgot to mention how this is the first game to cover the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi. Yes, that is very important to note. It does. This is the first game to actually cover that. Well, probably not. It's the first game overall, but the first game on modern quote-unquote consoles, like since the year 2000, to cover it, which is definitely worth mentioning. If you don't go to the Dragon Ball games on the Wii, that's for sure, like Mystical Adventure or the GBA games. I was thinking about that one too. Yeah. So yeah, when you beat Vegeta, it does the usual RPG thing of just booming you back to the main menu. So make sure you save before fighting Vegeta. Yeah, definitely. Now, Bob here has a little bit of homework to do, so I'm gonna hold on to all of my other talking points for next time. But for the time being, I have some grinding to do because I think the goal right now is level 60-ish for Goku. I want to say. Yeah, the upper level recommendation is like 70, but I think starting at 60 is when I think you can start putting up a pretty good fight against Broly. And also, yeah, the others need to catch up as well, so who knows? Maybe sometime this week I'll just have a grinding stream. Who knows? We got another guy to fight later. We do. And there's also gonna be a little bit more side content to show off. But until then, Attack of the Saiyans was published by Bandai in Japan. No, what? No, I thought it was released under Atari in Japan. I'll double check my notes later. But anyway, hope you guys have a good night. Next time, Broccoli, and I'm gonna have some big fucking numbers. It's gonna be very funny. All right, later.